Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We are here with the grand finale of episode 10. Wait.
The grand finale
of Shogun, episode 10. Here we go.
Oh, exactly. Wow, we are on a roll tonight.
There we go. All right.
To be fair, we just had to get about 10 yawns out of our system
Before we started.
before we stop doing that with your hands.
Right. My bad.
I think I've asked you that before.
Oh.
See, I don't even know what I was saying.
10 yawns out of our system, but
Yawning.
This is the exact type of show to.
I don't think there's going to be any yawning necessary for this.
No, we were
finale.
A little tired, but we've been excited about this. We've been talking about this show, about the cliffhanger that was left last time.
Major.
Is she alive? Is she not alive? I mean, she took a bomb point blank.
Well, I mean, there was a door in front of her, and we saw her blow forward. It showed that, right?
Not apart.
Not apart.
Right. So yeah, Yabushigi, he's a. I guess he was a
traitor.
He's a traitor. He traded them. What's the word?
Wow. Thanks.
Backstab. I can't think of the term.
You're put on the spot.
But then I don't think he expected to be caught in that room with them anyway. So it's like it's a lose-lose situation. But it was a crazy. The whole episode was like really focused on Mariko.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about.
Yeah, and just her role in this big. Like, she's been a translator, but she's obviously had more. There's been more to her. And this episode really showed her
depth. Like,
yes, her depth.
I feel like she became a brand new character this last episode.
Well, the whole time she's been like putting on a veil, like holding back.
Right. There's been like this creeping growth of
like
who is she?
Like pent up. Yeah. The whole scene with her in front of Ishido and Lady Yoshiba whenever she was requesting leave, they're like, let's talk about it later. He's like, no, I think we talk about it right now.
I think we could talk about it right here,
like,
out in the open.
And she's trying to be like polite, but not.
Yeah, we all know that game.
Right.
Like by now, Ochiba plays it.
And and in fact, she already knew what she was doing. She was like, if you let her leave, everyone's gonna think they can leave. If you don't let her leave, people will know that they're trapped here.
Being held hostage.
So he tried to call her bluff until the final second, right before she
was gonna stab herself.
Yeah.
Ugh.
But I guess, that's the other part. Is like, what was the whole plan? Because he already talked to Yabushigi about it. What was the whole plan? Like, were they gonna try to frame? I mean, it's pretty obvious how she would have died, right? But the thing is, they didn't even like go to kill just her. They were like killing all of the family members.
Everybody.
From all the other like families. So
I don't know. That was kind of like a.
It would look like an attack thing. So then the whole fear of like families rising up against him if he didn't let her go, why wouldn't those same families rise up against him now?
Right.
And I don't mean all the people who are there. Maybe they did mean the people there. I was assuming the people like in all of Osaka.
All over. Yeah.
Yeah. As far as like the highborn people.
Right.
Anyway, yeah, I don't know. We said the yawns we're done.
I know, I'm not. I keep yawning. Guys, I really think there's low oxygen in this room.
Yeah. We're gonna bring in oxygen.
It's not.
We're
even
gonna bring
that
in
late.
the tank. Yeah.
Can you give me an oxygen tank?
Yeah, we need it. I got all my yawns out the way I guess, but.
And he keeps saying the word, and it makes me yawn.
Oh yeah, and the one thing that you had said just before we started was that the whole episode didn't have Toranaga at all.
Like, we know the whole episode was in Osaka, and
and
a few flashbacks.
Which that means that's a sign of a really good show. Whenever you have other characters that isn't the lead character,
right? Major of a role.
Right.
Yeah. Well, she's like
it's Toranaga, then you have her and Blackthorne,
right? Mm-hmm.
Which that's the whole other story is like with him. He's like stuck between two worlds right now, but it looks like he's really sticking with her.
What we know is he's like more than devoted to her at this point.
Right before she tried to get killed, he went in there with her. Remember?
Yeah, and he was gonna second her.
Well, no, I'm talking about more of a pleasurable thing.
Yes, okay, I got you.
Not chop her head off. I'm thinking something different.
We were on different pages.
Different pages.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay. So he goes in there and he pledges his love for her or whatever it is, and so. Yeah. Anyway, all right. On that note, we're gonna hop into this show. this is our finale. So we're gonna have another show coming after this. So be on the lookout for a poll. We'll probably put a poll over on Patreon to help us figure out what to watch. And if there's too many options, we may put one on YouTube as well, just to kind of help narrow it down. But we're excited about this one. If you want to check out the full uncut reaction, it is over on our Patreon. You can check it out over there. Otherwise, we're gonna hop in.
Sounds good.
私たちがここで囚われているのではない限り、ここに囚われのものなどおらぬ。我らに関してここに囚われていたということでございますね。かような不明を背負って生きてはいけませぬ。許可状じゃ。石堂様からご伝言が、石堂様にお仕えする代わりに死を免じてもらいたいと申してしかと受けたまわったと。奴らは城中に潜り込んでおる。私たちを生かして返す気はないのです。
Oh, the baby's in there too.
Oh no.
Flash forward?
Nigel and Percy? No, this is...
No, yeah. What is happening?
Why is it shipped? Because grandfather used it to fight off a whole army of Japanese assassins.
Is this Blackthorne?
Flash forward.
Well...
Was it really given to you by a savage?
He looks a little decrepit. Boy, he's holding on to the...
Those were Mariko's rosary beads.
Oh no, I'm afraid to see the aftermath. Okay, she looks... I can't tell. Well, where are the guards?
Right, did they not come in after that? They just blew it.
Wait, I can't. Does that mean she's... Oh. Oh, she is? Oh, man. Oh. Oh, no. Wait. Man, I wonder if he feels any guilt at all. Yeah, well, there you go.
Oh. Well,
man.
With that huge flash forward, almost makes you think there's not going to be a second season. Right?
I don't know. I mean, who knows? I mean, we know he lives, but... And he has that sword, and he says he killed off savages, and he has the helmet, so maybe he's gonna
maybe he went, like, crazy after that.
I thought that, but he's not a good fighter, unless he's just rage. It's just rage.
Like a rage.
But then also...
Oh my god, that was heart-wrenching.
Unless he's, like, now, because of that, he's gonna stand at Toranaga's side on this fight, because of that. Because now he has a dog in the fight, right? He lost someone.
こたびのことは痛ましく回避することもでき申した。大坂城が我らが思うておったほど安全でないことは明々白々でござります。
Right.
マリコ殿は何の妨げもなく城を出ることを許されるべきであった。
今さら何を言ってもせんなきこと、兄からの抗議文でござります。
Why does he have it?
のない家臣の非業の最後に色を失い、兄は秘密裏に江戸を抜け出し、戦の支度をしておる。
大坂か、戦の馬か。虎長がどこで降伏するかそれだけじゃ。
I wonder how she feels.
Right.
我らがしっかり団結しておるということよ。
Are they though? This guy was in a play.
不実で悪知恵の働く虎長しかおらぬ。我ら大老衆の間に亀裂を生じさせようなぞと。キャツのこけ脅しに終止符を打つことこそ我らの務め。
その前にまずマリコ殿のキリシタンとしての葬儀を執り行わねばなりませぬ。
マリコ殿の死は気の毒じゃが、あの者が明智家の身内じゃということを忘れてはならない。お嬢様の父君を殺めた一族ぞ。
マリコ殿は手厚く弔っていただかねば。
Wow, how much power she has.
戦といたしましょうぞ。
お世継ぎにも加わっていただきとうござりまする。
無論じゃ。出陣やむなし。やむなし。
Oh.
Earthquake.
これはもう少し戦議を重ねようということではあるまい。
Oh.
よまいことを申されるな。
Oh, right.
南に縁起を担いでどうする。
Wow, he like saw that as a sign.
Right, yeah.
息災のようで何よりじゃ。藪重殿。
You look well.
Well, maybe he means you look alive.
耳の方はようなったか。
耳でございますか。ああ、ああ、かたじけのござる。
Oh, he can't hear.
From the explosion? Right, right. There was so much more death. Oh, he didn't expect her to die either.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
All of that.
Look, he's not even interested.
虎長公に戦を仕掛ける寸前まで行かれた。兵はすべて殿下に賛同。だがそこで地震が起きたのじゃ。殿下は和平の道を探る方がなくなったのでござる。
大昔のことではないか。
どうじゃ。太閤殿下ナマズを咎められた。不徳不格好なナマズが譲ったせいで地震が起きたのじゃと。
He's gone crazy.
Is he losing his mind?
ナマズはおらんぞ。おらんぞんしております。
Oh man.
いずれ戻られるがよい。兵を集め、わしの指示を待て。
He has lost it.
What would that be? Like, is it like kind of like PTSD in a way?
Something like a very traumatic. Yeah, he's like traumatized.
Yeah.
We live. And we die.
Oh no. Like his hearing is muffled and ringing. Oh no. He missed the whole thing.
Man. He doesn't really speak full Japanese yet. He's almost by himself. Mariko's dead. Yabushigi's losing his mind.
You have been permitted to return to Toranaga-sama's galley.
Oh, he speaks.
Oh, that's good.
Why am I receiving this permission from Lord Kiyama? Where is Yabushige-sama?
He is preparing the galley in Osaka Bay. I have come to bring you to him.
This is an English speaker. Or Portuguese.
Ishido-sama has mobilized the Council of Regents to war. The Lady Ochiba has pledged her son's support. Toranaga will be dead in weeks.
Then you don't know Yoshi Toranaga.
Look at all his swords. Maybe one of those was a gun.
The hostages are free. Got just what he wanted. No dirty hands, no war.
It's the Crimson.
Just a woman. She can't have heard me before she died. I spoke before. God, not your God. Oh my God, just God. Do you think it was acceptable?
Rest assured she was already sanctified. Before her death, she came to me and received absolution. I think it would have pleased her to see us being civil.
Yes. Yes, you may be right. Is this where I'm to be? ambushed. Like the last time I tried to leave.
Right.
No longer protected.
That's why he was like looking up on the trees.
I will not deny it. You were meant to die in these woods. But an arrangement was made. You will leave Osaka alive.
You'll have to forgive me if I'm having some trouble.
Wow.
Accepting anything on your...
Well, what arrangement would keep him alive?
On this,
Lord Kiyama wants him dead.
You just have to trust me.
Wow. He's like, yep, that was the plan. However.
Right.
He still doesn't know that Yabushige was the one who betrayed. Maybe that's the word you were looking for.
It was Lady Maria.
Mariko.
She asked the church to spare your life before she died.
Oh, and he honored that.
Kiyama honored it.
I have kept my word to her. Goodbye.
Wow.
And good luck.
Wow.
Man, imagine he's about to break down. Aww. Yeah, let's say. You think about it, all his men, like, they hate him, and he feels
he's just
like an outsider, and then he lost Mariko, which all he had. So he's just kind of like in this.
And he tried so hard to free her.
Mm-hmm.
England.
I thought he was gonna try to say it.
Oh no.
Wait.
What ship is that?
Is that the black ship or his ship? I can't tell. Is that his ship?
Looks like it caught on fire.
I think it's
that looks like it may be his ship.
Yeah, from
He's
that
like,
reaction.
I'm stuck here forever.
I don't know.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Did they get word that he betrayed them? Was a traitor? Oh.
I don't know.
Maybe they've heard that he's gone crazy. Unless Lord Toranaga got word of what happened.
That's the letter. They were in there.
Forgive me.
That's right.
Don't lie now.
I think he's in it. His guilt's too big.
Mm.
Yeah. So casual. Oh.
Remember his like obsession with crazy deaths?
Who does he even have?
He's gonna look at him.
Oh man, he's not. You. I wonder if he understands what's happening.
And is there anyone there to really translate anymore?
No, I mean.
Who is the mother of Nagakado?
Maybe his actual wife, maybe.
I could use words. I think it has a lot to do with fire. So like, but thankfully the wind fuels fire.
Right.
And then she's talking about the words, and those are what Mariko had said to him.
Yeah, right. So maybe it's just like a secret.
Had she spoken to Lady Ochiba before those words? I'm trying to remember
Maybe.
So.
I wonder, whenever they spoke together, while they were doing their poem thing, and in front of everybody, but also whenever they're having the one-on-one.
I think there's it's like a foreshadowing of fire or something.
Man. So she did her job. Like she set something up.
半人様、明日にて私はおいとまをいただきます。虎長様から尼になるお許しが出ましたので。
Wow.
私の申しておりますこと、お分かりになりますか？
富士山、尼。
Yes、尼。
私、そなたいてほしい。
できませぬ。
私命じる。
Oh.
富士様は
his court.
お言葉ではございますが、私はもうあなた様の性質ではございませぬ。
Toranaga was.
虎長様にお仕えするお役目は果たしました。
He just doesn't want to be alone.
I think that's what it is.
富士様、いい、尼。
She probably understands where he's coming from.
富士様、虎長様に文を。私、明日殿に会いたい。
That's pretty good.
Wow. Some people just have an affinity for picking up language as well.
刀と鉄砲だぜ。
He understands everything now.
He didn't try to fight it. He learned how to bow properly too.
アンジュに伝えよ。お前の船が壊されたことは我らにとっても面白い。
Oh, this is the best I can do, I guess.
配下の者たちには下手人を見つけるまで休むなと命じてある。
殿、この通詞役ただの漁師には手に負えません。
アンジュはまだ知らんのか。
ほう。
話してやれ。
Forgive me for the deception, アンジン殿。
Oh, he's gonna tell him the.
I was born Tonomoto Akinao in the Azuchi prefecture.
Oh.
I am a samurai. In order to spy on his enemies, years ago my lord ordered me to convert to the religion of the Portuguese. So I took the name Muraji and moved here. My lord says he will not rest until he finds those who help destroy your ship.
Muraji, I've prepared something to say in Japanese. Perhaps you will help me if I falter.
So his English is Portuguese.
形けのござりまする。殿の弟君に降伏したい。無礼を尽くしたこと、お詫び申し上げまする。
Oh, that was the last time they've seen each other then?
Mm-hmm.
Well, kind of.
失っておりました。
望み hope or in the word you are looking for faith.
This part I want. 望みなくした人いる。でも味路の人忠実。
何故安心はわしの村の窮状に気を病んでおるのじゃ。己の敵に復讐したいのではないのか。
My enemies didn't burn my ship.
船を燃やしたのは安心殿の敵ではないと申しております。
It was Mariko様. She hated my war against the Catholics.
マリコ殿は安心殿が日の本のキリシタンと戦うことを嫌がっておられたと。
So she made an arrangement in Osaka to trade my survival for the destruction of my ship.
Oh, so that's how he pieced it together.
己の戦はいかがいたすつもりじゃ。
I don't need it anymore. 私の戦、つまらぬ戦。
こやつの頼みは危険。
何故？
わしに忠義を尽くさぬ者が我が所領でのうのうと息をしておるというのに、ただ手をこまねえておられようか。
He says the sentence stays until the disloyal have been found.
I was the disloyal one. 私死ぬ。村人死なない。
何様のつもりじゃ。こやつは己が死ねばわしが謀反人探しをやめるとでも思っておるのか。
私死ぬ。村人死なない。
ならぬ。
From the day I set foot on your shores, I fed you. I fed you.
I mean, there's some truth to that, but enemy, yeah. But I think he doesn't believe he didn't stay that way.
He has like nothing to live for. That's how he feels.
Yeah, I wonder if Tornard sees that. That was her saying, or was he told him?
Well, it's crazy because now we know he did not succeed, but he's doing it through his clothes.
No. Man, I wonder what Toranaga's reasoning to stop him. Oh. That's why he wants him. And he knew that he was grieving in a way.
Yeah.
This is different though. It's not around anybody.
Right.
安心が船燃やしてキリシタンどもを海で打ち負かすところもこの先見たいことがあまたありました。
そうやすやすとは行くまい。壊さねばならなかったのじゃ。
Oh.
安心の命か、安心の船か。
Oh, he's just repeating what Anjin told him.
あの世、見張りの者どもに火薬を撒くよう命ずるのはそう難しいことではなかった。
Oh, of course.
Wow.
教会に話をつけ、
Ah, so he knew about it.
あやつにはいつか種明かしをするやもしれん。その頃にはあやつは船を立て直しておるであろう。
So he passed.
わしはそれをまた壊さねばならんである。あやつは一生日の元から出られる宿命であろうな。
されどどのようにして勝つおつもりですか。ここで皇帝でございまするか。
これだけ共にやってまいったのじゃ。そなただけは目の前でなされている策に気づくと思っておったぞ。 好転はすでに終わっておる。大老衆が結束しておる限り、大坂に軍を送るなどもってのほか。それはすなわち死を意味する。そこでわしは女子を一人送り込み、軍勢にもできぬことをさせたのじゃ。これから何が起こるか。
He's probably like, no.
Like, can you tell me? It's something to do with Lady Oshiba.
これよりおよそ一月のち、我らは関ヶ原にて敵と対峙いたす。5つの軍勢が戦場にて直に相対しての。そなたの申す通り、お世継ぎの軍が石堂側につけば、わしの軍勢に勝ち目はない。
But he's not. They're gonna turn on him. Maybe that's what Lady Ojiba's words were.
マリコ殿の行いのおかげで、落ち葉の方は石堂との盟約に
嫌気
がさし、秘密裏にわしに文をよこし、お世継ぎの軍を戦場には出さぬと誓われた。
He doesn't not.
石堂には掲げる御旗がない。大老衆は刀すら抜く前に石堂に背を向けるであろう。そしてようやくわしの夢見た時代が来る。築き上げるは戦のない太平の世じゃ。
So they won't even bother fighting at that point.
我らの一生も下々の者たちの死も生贄も皆我ら一門の名に勝利を記すだけのもの。
安心と初めて会った時、あやつが何と申したか覚えておるか。わしが戦うても望みはないゆえやめておけと申した時、
己が勝てば望みはある。
Oh yeah.
勝てば全て思いのままになる。
将軍の小さいも本当のことを語ってくだされ。墓場まで持ってまいりまするゆえ。
Is he gonna let him perform seppuku, or is he just gonna cut his head off right now?
I'm stressed out right now. I don't want to see like any just like sudden.
死人に先々の話をして何とする。
There's no.
I think he's gonna let him live. Because he said, oh, maybe not. Never mind. He didn't take long.
Oh my god. He's so crazy with. Well.
Because he was like, why would I tell a dead man the future?
Yeah.
But he did kind of tell him the future, some of the future.
Fuji-sama, you've served me all this time. Please just allow me this one final gesture. Look. Iku. Umi e. Saigo no tanami.
How far is the convent?
That a soul committed to the deep. There's a soul who, in some way, lives on forever.
She's like, I don't know what you're saying.
But is he gonna
do something? Like
No. Is he gonna? Are they gonna put him in the water?
Oh, maybe that's what he's trying to tell her.
That's what they do as like when they live like sailors and stuff.
Right.
Wow.
Is he gonna give her peace?
Oh, her baby.
The cross. Oh.
What does he do? Jump in and get them?
He must have got another one that's like it.
Wow. How in the world?
But isn't it dragging against the floor?
Yeah.
And how are they tied to begin with?
We need more water. I told you they can rest.
Oh. Oh.
Oh wow! It's the first time. Man, how's he feeling? He seems to be grieving too a little bit, right?
He doesn't look well.
Right. Yes. Yes, this is wonderful. Raise the ropes! No, right, you miserable, sniveling, festering rags. I have a feeling this is the one. Oh, here we go. Now get up. Just keep that between.
Wow. Maybe he feels now that like the only connection he has left to Mariko.
Is there? Yeah, exactly. Well, if their hands are getting...
I know. Are the ropes moving? Oh, wow.
Nice. I think it's just getting to where it's floating again.
And then after hearing what he said about it.
Right. And then
the thing he sees, like, man, this man has heart.
And he's like building... Like they're all kind of following him.
And he has power, right? Okay, now I think there is going to be a season 2.
Okay, yeah.
Is that fair to say?
Is there going to be an after credit scene?
Right.
It's going to show Mariko hiding somewhere.
I know. I'm sad. I'm sad she's gone.
I know. I liked her character a lot.
But I really appreciate like the closure between Fuji-sama and him.
And him, yeah, that was a powerful moment. Between the two of them were holding on to extreme grief. And they both kind of like got to... It's not like go and move on. I don't like saying that, but it's more like finding a way to continue to live on with that grief. And so she seemed actually genuinely happy to be going to be a nun, because I don't think she wants to like be anybody's consort at any point.
Yeah.
And like he was ready to kill himself. Like he's like, I have nothing to live for, and he kind of Toranaga gave him new purpose. And it's like, okay, I don't have Mariko anymore, but like what I've built here is more than just her. Plus the memory of her is here. So this is just where I'm gonna put all my like blood, sweat, and tears with. And then Buntaro.
Maybe next season.
Next season.
Yeah. And I feel like there was like this understanding of she's gone.
Right.
There's nothing that you and I need to fight about anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And I also feel like maybe like that's his like only connection left to her.
Right.
Through him.
Right. In a weird way. And it kind of, even though like...
It is a weird way, but yeah.
You like... It's like whether it's a weird or a negative connection, it's still a connection, it's still a memory, it's still a way to hold on. Like when you have that grief, sharing that grief with someone else,
right?
Whether you want to or not, you share it with them. Although before the last couple episodes, I wouldn't have thought Buntaro would care. Like I think he was only keeping her alive for her own torture.
Right, but until that tea episode.
Right.
Like then where there was this like
deep down there was
like this deep down regret in his soul.
And there was
like,
more to it.
Yeah. Wow.
She still has. Yeah, she still has her son. What did he come from Osaka? Or is he still in Osaka? And did he end up?
Well,
he said he would disown her but she didn't end up killing herself, and I don't know what's gonna happen with that, but technically she still has a son. Man,
does.
but that line, like she died, not her grandfather, her father-in-law, the general.
Yeah.
And then, so it's just him and his son. So I wonder if his son's gonna show up. I don't know. But yeah, anyway, so then yeah, the Mariko's whole master plan. It's something that was. It was more than just like you said, like wars going in there.
It was all about going in and disrupting in
the inner
circle. Yeah, the council.
And using her connection with Lady Oshiba. And that's the way to do it. And the fact that she married Ishido and like she's in there and with her son and like she's tired of all these games. Like even whenever they're all sitting around.
But she's obviously way more powerful than Ishido is.
Right. And then like obviously seeing her trying to fight to work her way out. Like it just refortified that bond they had. So all she's doing is in secret. She's not pledging. But I mean that's what he's saying will happen when war comes, but it hasn't gotten there yet.
Yeah.
So
not at the end of this episode. There was just a flash forward to the scene of how it supposedly
that may be like showing how he's seeing it in his head.
Right.
I don't know if that's showing what is actually going to transpire.
Right.
You know. So there's gonna be a season 2, which is crazy, man. When shows do this, like they killed off how many main characters?
I know.
Or at least B characters like Mariko, Yabushige, his own son, which is almost like a C character, like like a not a tier below.
Right.
His general.
Hiromatsu. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was speaking of that was crazy. The spy, whenever he's like, this is like too much for a simple fisherman to actually be able to translate. He's like, did not know because he actually knows proper English.
Yes.
But he has to pretend that he only learned a little bit of English through the Catholics. Yeah. But it was crazy whenever he finally he explained himself. Like he sat up. And like his speaking became way more like proper and like it's man because he's always like hunched over and like a servant.
Ooh, like really meek.
Yeah. And he's like, I'm a samurai, and I was like, damn, that's a cool scene.
Yeah. But even Blackthorne was like,
well, I was like, oh, you got me. Yeah, that was a cool scene. And then like his English was totally fine, which of course the timing is convenient considering there isn't a. He's holding his own, but without having a translator, a lot of things are lost in translation. Man, good season.
I don't know what I wanted from the finale of this show.
You wanted resolution.
I did. I wanted, but then it feels over. So you're like, they have to give you something to yearn for. Like,
I think I know what you mean. Like, I feel like
I think deep down, I just didn't want Mariko to be really dead.
Right. So I was about to say, I feel like even though it still feels like her death was in vain, even though allegedly it isn't, but I think had we seen all that through, had like he won and everything because of her death, then maybe that would soften the blow.
Yeah.
But we're not seeing that. We're just seeing the hope of that. And in the meantime, we're seeing Blackthorne grieve and everybody grieve. And it's like, okay, but is it going to really work? Like, was the death really worth it? And especially because she suffered so much, so you wanted her to know happiness.
Yeah.
So it's just like, yeah, I know what you mean. Like that of all the deaths in this, like those four major deaths, Hiromatsu and Yabushige, Lord Nagakado, and her. She was that's the toughest one, even though hers was the least graphic.
Least graphic.
Yeah, by far.
It just happened.
Yeah. I know, it sucks.
There was something I was gonna say, but
yeah,
it just feels like a end to the season.
I know. And that flash forward, whenever it showed, like he said, well, grandpa, blah, blah.
Yeah.
I was looking at the kids. I was like, do they look like they're part Japanese?
I know. They didn't look to me. But I mean, he was holding rosary beads again.
Right.
Obviously, he threw his in the water, so he acquires them again.
He must have like found religion because of her later on. And then whoever he had kids with, I mean, it still could be a Japanese woman, but then maybe those kids, like their kids.
Well, those were his grandkids.
Right,
so.
Exactly. They could be like a quarter Japanese.
Yeah.
Technically. But anyway.
Wow, that ties a bow on our season.
Yeah, it was a good season.
Very good.
It's a good show. I like these dramas. It's pretty, you know.
Oh, I know what I was going to say. I really appreciated the last conversation between Toranaga and Yabushiki. It just, I mean, it's an easy way to bring a lot of clarity to the direction of the show. Like, it's smart. It's a way to give it's like exposition. Like they're telling us about the show through the characters. Yeah, and it was and like he was one that you were like rooting for, not rooting for, rooting for the whole season. You hate him, you love him. You hate him, you love him.
But at the end, he felt honored. Like he turned and smiled.
No, I also think that's just he's weird with death.
Well, he is a little twisted, but he didn't delay. He was just like boom. Like, oh no, he's doing it. He didn't like.
He didn't think. No, he's like, this is it. Once he gave him that line, why would I tell a dead man the future? He's like, oh, okay, so you're really not going to spare my life.
oh, that's right. I am dead.
So I'm not going to walk out of here. Yeah, that was a little tough, but
yeah.
I mean.
Well, all right. We'll be on the lookout for, I don't know if they've announced season 2 yet, actually.
I don't know. We'll have to go look.
Let me just check real quick.
Is there a Shogun season 2?
See, 2 days ago,
confirmed?
Allegedly, Shogun season 2 confirmed. So was it up in the air? I guess.
Release date trailer.
Okay, this is very recent from the time of filming. It's very recent that it was.
Ooh, we'll have to watch some of those.
I guess
season 2 announcements.
If it wasn't done.
I mean, it can't be done.
Technically, he showed how they won in a way.
Right.
So maybe they wrote it in a way where it's like
the whole movie is called Shogun, and not once was he a shogun.
Right. True.
It like alluded to the story of Shogun, and so I think season 2 is going to be maybe his rise. 2.
Yeah, I mean, there's still the whole drama with Ishidoro. Like maybe he'll like after the fact. There's still gonna be a way. I mean, you can find different ways.
I think I've grown to really not like that man.
Ishidoro?
Yes.
Yeah. On the front, he seems.
I don't think there's like love hate. I'm like, no, I just don't like him.
Yeah, me either. Or his brother.
A lot of complex characters in this show.
Yeah, his brother being one. He's just like a wild, loose can't. Like he's just. He just plays whatever side benefits him. He doesn't care. No, doesn't care about anything else.
Yeah. All right. Well.
Cool.
Okay.
All right. Well, that was good.
A lot of random thoughts in my brain.
Yeah. Looking forward to season 2. In the meantime, like I mentioned earlier, there will be another show to replace this one, most likely. So be on the lookout for an announcement.
What's our next date night movie?
That's a great question. You may see us on this day watching a movie or a show. We're all still figuring this out. So consider subscribing to our channel if you want to keep watching this content. Some of our other shows that we have, you can click down below and check those out as well. The full link to action to this is over on our Patreon, and as well as whatever we're watching after this will already be out there. So if you want to check out what that is. Otherwise, we'll be back next week with something different. Cool. Until then, we'll catch you on the next one.
Bye.
Peace.